This is in Genesis 7 if you're writing notes. Verse 11 and 12. In the 600th year of Noah's life, in the second month, the 17th day of the month, the same day, all the fountains of the great deep were broken up, and the windows of heaven were open.
Amen.
Jesus is telling us that in the last days, watch the life of Noah. Because when flood time comes, when rain times come, don't just be watching for the rain to come down from the heavens being open. Because he's also about to break open the deep. And you know, we are his temple. We are those earthen vessels. And there are times in our life when we need to be broken.
Amen.
So that the water can begin to gush out of us. Because if we put anything on the inside of us, there's a flood tide when the Noah type revival types starts coming. That it's going to be rain that comes down from above, and it's going to be what's on the inside of you that starts to flood tide on the outside and starts to make a world of difference. You remember on the day of Pentecost, we see that the Spirit of the Lord came in suddenly. That's the way the rain came down in Noah's day. It was sudden. You know, he'd been preaching for 100 years, but guess what? When the rain started, it came in a hurry.
Yeah.
How would you like to have just said, oh, we just went through 40 days manifestation of the glory and presence of God. Notice that even after the flood time came, they still floated on the top of that water for another year. Amen. Before that revival started to wane, before those floods. Oh my goodness. When God begins to open this spigot up, it's coming down, but it's also going to be the flood tide of the glory that begins to rise up out of his people. And there are too many people that only are interested in a drizzle. They're interested in a mist. They don't want the power, the glory, the dynamic virtue, and the majesty of the Lord to manifest himself in our presence. But I do. How about you? Amen. Are you hungry and thirsty for more of the power and glory of God to be manifested in our midst? Yes. Watch this. I didn't tell you where we were going. First